Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of December 19th through the 25th. Sagittarius, happy holidays to all that celebrate Blessed Yule and all the other holidays in between. So happy holidays to everybody. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Forest for the Trees. I appreciate you all being here. If you are returning, thank you so much for your trust and support, for your likes, shares, and subscribes, for all the comments, all the questions. I do try to answer everybody. If you have a question, I do try. I'm small enough, and I hope I always will be able to. So that is my goal. But I do try to answer. Look at that. 2 knights. Sagittarius. Wow. So very interesting. And a king. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. This is a card about sometimes taking the high road on something emotional. Sometimes having to leave something behind that you're emotionally attached to, but you know it's for the greater good and you know you can't partake of it. Sometimes it's like people's drama or people's, issues or whatever they may have going on at the time. Happy birthday to you all too, if anyone's celebrating right now. So happy birthday. Eight's a number of power, taking back your power emotionally. There's this moon here too, and we have a full moon on the 19th of December, which is today if you're watching this on a Saturday. And the full moon can go from 3 days before to 3 days after, so you could be in that whole residual energy. If you hear a lot of ruckus going on, my neighbors, or yeah, I'm at the work table now, so my neighbors are causing anyway. So yeah, you have the 8 of Cups. So leaving something emotionally behind, leaving something, walking away from something that's not serving you, but you have to walk away. You could, these are still intact. So this could be still there, still emotionally tied, but you have to leave it. You can't anymore. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and then the King of Cups, or the Knight of Rods, I should say. Raise that up just a little bit. So the Knight of Cups talks about moving forward. If you're leaving this behind, you're going to move forward in something emotionally. You're going to go after something that you really want, or that you're going to follow your passion, your love, your romance. You're going to follow what you are intuitively drawn to. Knights take action. So you have action on your intuition. You have action on your relationships, your feelings. And you also have actions onto what you're passionate about. Knight of Rods is very fast-moving energy. So, and I find this interesting because you go from the Knight to the King. So you could be looking at a promotion, maybe at work, or something that you're working towards. You could be maybe going from, kind of like if you're maybe living with somebody, you could be married, or if you're not living with somebody, living with somebody, it's kind of like a gradual process that you're going, it's what you're passionate about. It's relationships, it's feelings. Could be work related with the rods, could be school related. Stepping up. And I feel making the changes needed in order to move forward. Cleaning up the messes. I can't help but think of this as like a work glove, like what you would wash dishes and stuff with, or protect your hands with if you're cleaning. And I've never got that before, and I even see the salamander there for the changes. But it's just that putting in the work, not afraid to put in the work. And it could have something to do with baseball because of the way he's carrying that rod. It reminds me of a bat. You could be getting ready for spring training. I mean, this is a general reading. Maybe you're walking away from one team into another. The Knight of Cups, too, talks to me about taking action over your emotions. And then the King tells me that you master that. You master being controlled, controlling your emotions, not letting those get the better of you, leading not just with your heart. You lead with your head. You're a king. You take action on what needs to have action being taken. Getting more in touch with your spirituality. But I see this honestly as, moving. You're moving forward. I think you have a lot to offer. Whatever you're moving into, you have a lot to offer. You have a lot to, you put in the work, but you're being recognized for it. And you could be getting a raise, or you could be getting a promotion, or you could be getting some type of recognition for it. I like how they're both looking toward the King. They're both moving toward the King. Emotionally, intuitively, psychically, putting in their dreams and desires, putting in their drive and ambition, putting in what they want to manifest, what they want to grow, taking action, working for it. And then maybe getting some type of acknowledgement or some type of reward for it. Moving up in the ranks. All right, we're going to pull another card for you. Very interesting reading. Especially coming off this Eight of Cups, It's almost like you're taking back your power over something emotionally, but you are shifting it to what you want what you want to direct it towards. It's like you're shifting it to what you know it needs to be directed towards. This wasn't serving you anymore. All right. We have Peacock. What a beautiful color. And look at all the blues. That's what I've noticed. Even in this card, they're all blues in here. And not all the cards are like that. So I noticed the blues, which is a calming, cool color. It's a color of healing. I just need to go there. Peacock. Beautiful. I see the peacock as wanting to be seen, as being showy, as being a, look at me, look at what I can do. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with these knights. It's like, let me show you what I can do. All right, let me try to find Peacock. There we go. This flaunting its painted fan of brilliantly colored feathers. The peacock is associated with beauty, boldness, and vision. Again, the knights. Prosperity, royalty, spirituality, and watchfulness. This opulent spirit moves with grace, confidence, and a sense of its own grandness, as you would with a king. Its harsh voice may seem incongruous, I don't know how to say that word, with the rest of its beauty, but the peacock reminds that we all are a mixture of traits and qualities that some may admire and others may not. Lore surrounding the phenomenon of peacock killing and eating poisonous serpents suggests that things we fear may be used to transform and strengthen us. Self-love is a radical act that defies society's standards and boxes. Rather than focusing on things you perceive as negative, honor your whole self as a beautiful being, flaws and all. And again, I think that's what the knights, knowing what you have to leave, knowing what wasn't serving you emotionally, there wasn't enough emotional support there, moving toward where you know there's emotional support, moving toward what you know that is a steady source of emotional support, moving toward what you know you can grow and learn from. There's bold glamour magic in physically altering our appearance. Makeup, fancy dress, costuming, and other physical touch-ups can all have a deeper positive impact, especially when we're feeling down or disassociated from our bodies. It's perfectly fine to put on a display in a show from time to time. There are times when it's important to be quiet and subdued, and times when it needs to be loud and bold and dramatic. Inner vision and spiritual perception will reveal when the time is right. And that kind of shows too, again, with the knights, moving forward, knowing when to take action. And then you go to the king, and the king is the one that knows when to implement the action, when to do, right? The king's a doer. When something needs to get done, the king can implement it. Very interesting. Very, so much perseverance here. So much, so many people. And these could be people that helped you get to here, but I see this almost as a process of yourself, of an understanding of yourself, of understanding of your psychic and your intuitiveness and your spirituality and your emotions because of this. All right. And if Peacock is special to you, then this reading's, you know, more so for you than a lot of people, because it is general. All right. Sagittarius, good luck to you. I didn't mention the energies here. The cups are Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and then the wand is Aries, Leo, or you, which is Sagittarius, the fire signs, right? Fast movement, growth. All right. Good luck to you all. If you know any other Sagittariuses that this sounds like, please feel free to share. Take care of yourself and each other. Again, happy holidays to you all. Until next week, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.